Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. I want to first be the one to say Happy New Year and welcome to the new year. Welcome back to the basement. So today I'm just carrying on. I didn't really get too much over the holidays of the Helix done, but I just wanted to escape before dinner time and come down in the basement, and I'm just laying a little bit of this cork and some contact cement. So this is all I'm pretty much up to. I just wanted to keep you guys up to date. So yeah, I've decided to go with the rubber strips that I have. It's basically the same kind of stuff you use for the shelf lining of a toolbox. So I'm gonna put some contact cement. You can see how you gotta put a couple of layers of contact cement down. You let that tack up, and same with the contact cement on the actual rubber itself. So we have some strips being painted down, and I just want to get that going on this section of the staging yard. So here we are, just applying the contact cement to the back of the strips of rubber. My youngest son Cameron's in the basement today helping me out. You lay a liberal amount on the back of the rubber and you kind of let that tack up before you lay it onto the surface that we've already primed with the contact cement in the staging yard. So this is the product that I'm using. Like I said, I picked this up for, I was going to put this on the floor of my snowmobile trailer, but I never land up doing that in my snowmobile trailer, nor am I going to. So I have all these rolls of this. It's the same stuff you use as you put in your shop or in a toolbox liner. So here's the brand, and this is what I'm using for so instead of cork, just only for the staging area. I'm gonna do a test on this and see how I like it. So yeah, we'll just keep in touch and we'll see how it works out. So in the long straightaways, all I've done is cut the strips to the same width as a piece of flex track. So in the long straights, I can keep that the same. Where I'm gonna curve it, I'll cut these strips into halves, and then I can follow the line. So all I've done is just chalk some line at 2-inch intervals for the staging. You can see the line chalked. And this is how I'm gonna accomplish the tracks in the staging yard. Okay, so I have this piece of masonite. I got this cut at 1.5 inches. And what I use this as the template just to cut the pieces of that rubber that I showed you guys earlier. So I just set that up. It's not rocket science, it doesn't have to be perfect. But I just cut it, take it, rip it, and that gives me the full width for the same width as a flex track. What I would do again is I would just cut this in half. If I was cutting it in half, I would just use a strip of plywood like this. I would use the plywood on the edge. I would give it a rip, and that gives me the perfect half that I need to follow my pencil lines that I would make for track centers. So I've laid the cork down. Well, it's actually the rubber. I've laid the rubber down on my strips. And now all I'm gonna do is I use this old paint roller, and all I'm gonna do is just roll it in, make sure I have good contact. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish this up, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna leave you guys with. Join me next week. I think I'm still gonna tackle the Helix by then. And we'll get some more of this cork laid, we'll do some track centers, and just make sure you stick around. We got lots to do. So I'll look for you guys next week.